Today's video is all about trying to get the most out of your pecan trees and trying to trim them so that they don't damage themselves. This pecan tree hits the house, believe it or not, in strong storms. I'll show you some things about the trees that I've learned so that you can learn from my mistakes or what I've done if you're doing your own pecans or any kind of fruit or nut trees. Interested? Here we go. Here's the first thing I want to point out is see how this is arcing over here. This tree branch, it's very tall, and in high storms it's just whacking the side of the house. I'm not too worried about it damaging the house. I'm worried about the entire tree just splitting and falling down. So I've thought about this a long time, and I think I'm just going to take this long branch off right here. I've got support lines run from the bigger tree down here to again keep it from flapping over. Right there. That bothers me, and I think this tree is just going to go whoosh, like this and split in half. Here's where I'm talking where you can see some stress in the tree right at this Y. Want to get rid of that. Here's a cut I made a year and a half, 2 years ago. The branch was coming out like this, and it was really beating on the tree. As you can see, it's healing up nicely. I cut a piece off here, a piece off here. Here's where I cut off 2 branches to try to propagate some new trees off of. Miserable failure, the roots didn't take, but look at this, how it's sprouting up like this. So I'm going to kind of leave this as an experiment, and we'll see how it does. You can see here a couple things. First of all, this is hot glue that I put in here, juncture here, going up this way, and this, we're just kind of working against each other. You could just see that the tree was going to eventually split. So even though I didn't want to do it, I had to cut it off right here. And I'm glad I did, because that helped this part of the tree grow up straighter and stronger. One of the things I'm really not happy with is this right here. Woodpeckers. Hate those guys. I don't know what to do about this damage. I've done some research. There doesn't seem to be any very good answers on how to fix this. And I'm going to cut it so that it doesn't peel off. Like that. Okay, watch out for the saw. Saw down, branch down. So here you can see where it split. Now I'm going to finish the cut here lower now that that branch is off. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. And then finish the branch off like I did this one on this side. As much as I dislike taking these 2 large sections of the tree off, I think it's going to be safer in high winds. It's going to grow a thicker trunk, and hopefully this isn't going to be an issue anymore. We'll harvest it, let it dry out, and we'll make all sorts of great projects out of this pecan wood, because it's great quality and we're not going to let it go to waste. So as it turns out, windy day. The tree is under control. Now it is blocked by some extent by the trees here. But if those larger branches were in place, they'd be hitting the house just about now. Here's the supports that we have, trying to give every advantage for that tree to straighten up. And since we cut off the one piece that was out like this, it really is trying its best to get a little more vertical. Probably going to have to cut off some branches here to give it a little more sunshine, and also to keep the squirrels from going over and eating all the nuts. And in just a couple minutes, and a little assistance of my son to hold the ladder, I've made this pecan tree much safer in high wind conditions, and ideally it's going to spread its branches out. We'll be getting a lot more pecans off this tree now. And if you're interested in this saw, I'll post it down below. It really is a great saw. And how I know why is because I did an evaluation of saws like this and a little manual chainsaw thing in another video, and I'll post that up here where the eye is if you're interested in seeing that evaluation. If you like growing fruits and nuts, vegetables of all kinds, home repairs, designs of all kinds, sports builds, check out my channel and please subscribe, because you never know what you're going to see.